Remarkable composure on this fifth grader. You know, as we got here too, we saw a number of parents and their young children leaving the school. I was stationed here on the north side of the school when we first arrived, and you know, you saw that was the reunification area, and parents were coming out, and you know, many of them just had very kind of stunned looks on their faces, just sort of you know, trying to process what was going on. There were some that were then displaying more emotion, the sadness, the grief of what they'd experienced, but many were trying to get out of there and get away from what they'd experienced. But we did run into Weston. His parents were here, his grandfather as well, and he spoke to us with remarkable clarity and composure, considering what he'd been through, to describe exactly what happened, where said there were a few minutes into Mass when the bullets came through the stained glass window. Here's a portion of my conversation with him.
Well, we just got into Mass. It was like 3 minutes after. It was very scary. It was like my friend got shot in the back. He's in the hospital right now. It was super scary because like we've never practiced it in the church. We've only practiced it in the main school. So we really didn't know what to do. We just got into the pews and he shot through the stained glass windows. Yeah.
And did you ever see him?
My friend like ran, someone helped him like run out. He saw him, he was wearing all black and he had a ski mask on.
Yeah, and he references, as he said there, they'd never practiced a lockdown or active shooter drill in the church. They'd done so in the school, but their immediate instinct was to get down in the pews. He said a couple of his friends were hit by the gunfire, that there was one of his friends that was on his back to sort of protect him as well. Again, remarkable composure considering what this fifth grader had gone through. Now, as you notice behind me too, this here on the corner of 54th and Lyndale is where people have been bringing flowers. There was somebody that just dropped off some more as an expression of just people trying to process the grief and the emotion that they're going through doing this. Well, the first man to bring flowers was maybe noon, maybe early afternoon when the first flowers showed up, and I talked to him briefly. He lives in the neighborhood, about what motivated him to begin this.
You know, just that I was also a student that went around here. Just calling my mom this morning was really sad. Just never want to have that feeling go past you. And just knowing, like, because so many people on my block, you know, they have kids that go here. And I just couldn't bear to think about that.
Yeah, and now these have just shown up too, just now. So sorry, I don't mean to put you on the spot. You said you could try to talk to me. You have a connection to the school?
Well, this is my son's school, Carondelet Catholic School, and then this is from his school.
Which is where?
Catholic school is 10 blocks,
yeah,
just southwest of here.
It says, "May God's love comfort and surround you. We pray for peace and strength for Annunciation from your Catholic school." How does this feel in the processing of this tragedy, this unthinkable, to bring this out here?
It's absolutely horrifying. I mean, as a mother of a 10-year-old, I mean, you can't put into words the feeling of loss and, honestly, desperation of the situation. I mean, there is nothing you can say. There's not, just support, I suppose, at this time. It's a difficult emotion to be in, to be both grateful for your own child to be here and devastated for those whose aren't.
These are beautiful arrangements you brought here to add to this, and
Thank you.
and again, you just hope it brings comfort to yourself and to others who try to process the emotions and the grief.
Yes, I mean, at the initial stages, the most we can hope for is comfort, peace, and coming together as a community.
Thanks for taking the time. And putting you on the spot, but you just showed up with these, and these are beautiful and add to the growing memorial here at the corner. So thank you so much. So there you go. And again, people just keep coming out, and we saw this begin, as I said, shortly after noon, perhaps it was, but then as the workday ends for a lot of people, they want to come by and add to this, because you don't know what to do, what to think, how to react to this, and how to process this. And this is just one way that people can do that in dealing with a lot of very complex emotions.